Welcome into our final match of the night as Amherst will take on Waupaca for our nightcap here. My name is Katie Lechten, Gus Olson to my left. Both teams coming in 1-0, both defeating Manawa. Amherst taking down the Wolves 25-16, 25-18, 25-20. Waupaca beating them 2-1 in sets, 25-17 in the first two sets, however, dropping the third set 21-25. Starting six getting lined up along the baseline for each team. For Amherst, their lineup will be Kayla Cullen, number 3, McKenna Orson, number 2, Ivy Bulk, number 13, Alexis Weersman, number 15. That most likely will be subbing in. That's subbed in for Orson. In the front line, we got Zoe Scupian, number 10, Helena Cockle, number 8, and Amara Bodoin, the recent Michigan Tech commit, wearing number 9. For the Comets, we got Rosalind Weimar, number 14, Taylor Kling, that's wearing number 12, Claire Bogard, that wears number 4, Peyton Carlson, that's wearing number 3, Ava Kinnear wearing number 6, and libero Natalie Waller wearing number 1. Wiersba subbed out for Orson, Bulk with the set, and serving. We are underway with an ace to sophomore Ivy Bulk. Serve is good for the sophomore. Third hit from Bogard coming in. Bulk right there to stop it. Cullen over to Scupian. Someone was in the net, or a double hit for the Comets. Point goes to the Falcons. Serve from Bulk is good to Waller. Over to Kling. Weimar, third hit. Now over to Orson, third hit. Bulk from the back line, and that's long. Side out Comets. Taylor Kling will head behind the serving line. Serve is good over to Orson. Now to Cullen. Zoe Scupian, third hit. Sent long once again. Today's game is presented by Chris Holenbeck American Family Insurance. Chris Holenbeck is your trusted American family insurance agency in the greater Waupaca area. Their team will closely work with you to build a dependable insurance package that will meet your needs and fit within your budget. That's Chris Holenbeck in downtown Waupaca. Bulk digs that one out over to Cullen, now over to Scupian, third hit, and that's down for the Falcons. Senior McKenna Orson set to serve. Orson, the libero, wearing the white jersey. Blue shoulders that fade into white sleeves. Blue lettering. As point Comets. Amherst across the front in blue. Falcons across the nameplate in blue for Orson's jersey. Serve from Bogard. Rotation violation on the Falcons. We'll give it to the Comets. Rest of the Amherst players wearing blue jerseys, white shoulders that transition to blue sleeves. White numbers and letters, Amherst across the front, Falcons across the back. Tip blocked by Wiemeyer. Third hit coming from Kinnear. Over to Orson, third hit from Conkle. Dug out by Bogard. Over to Kling now. Carlson, third hit. And it's down. A kill for Peyton Carlson. As we got a couple stragglers from the Amherst football team just walking in at this time. Speaking of football, we'll be seeing both of these football teams this Friday. Waupaca will be in Freedom. Amherst will open the Heartland Farms Field complex to welcome in Shiocton. Both games set for a 7 p.m. kickoff. Wiemeyer, third hit blocked by the Falcons and down. That looked to be Bodoin and Conkle. Helena Conkle will be subbed out for Claire Llewellyn. Allison Lassa will check in for Kayla Cullen. Sophia Weinsberg checks in for Bogard. Llewellyn's serve is up and good to Weinsberg. Over to Kling Carlson, third hit. Llewellyn went left when she should have gone right. Side out Comets. Natalie Waller to serve. Waller's libero jersey. White bodice, navy sleeves, red trim. As that's last touch by Waupaca. Waupaca across the front in navy with red trim, matching the numbers for Waller's jersey. Mara Bodoin now to serve for the Falcons. Dug out by Waller. Over to Kling. Carlson, third hit. Blocked at the net by the Falcons. Bodoin, third hit coming from Wiersba. Dug out by Weinsberg and out of play. All tied up now at 6. We clean up a slick spot on the floor. Quick reminder to say cheese at the Gouda Life in downtown Waupaca. Dozens of cheeses and local delicacies mixed with other assorted local grocery items makes the Gouda Life a must stop next time you're in downtown Waupaca. That's the Gouda Life on Main Street in Waupaca. Bodoin serve goes in the net. Side out Comets. Serve from Kinnear. It's good to Orson. Bodoin sets it on 2. Waller. Carlson now blocked at the net. Kept alive by Waller. Carlson again will go on 3, and that's down. Waupaca now taking an 8-6 lead here in set 1. Kinnear now to serve. Sent it to Orson. Over to Bodoin. Bulk third hit, and that's down for Ivy Bulk. Bulk, one of 3 sophomores on the Falcon team here in 2024, alongside Holly Singer, number 14, and Lexi Wiersba wearing number 15. Speaking of Wiersba, she's serving now, and it's good over to Waller. Over to Kling. Martins will just set it over. Free opportunity here for the Falcons. Net violation on Molly Martins gives the point over to the Falcons. Miscommunication on Amherst part gives it back to the Comets. Bogard checks back in for Weinsberg in the front line. Carlson's serve is good to Llewellyn. Over to Beaudoin. Scoopion's attempt goes in sideways, parallel instead of in front. Carlson serves going to the net, side out Falcons. Helena Conkle will check in for Claire Llewellyn. Kayla Cullen will step in and serve for Allison Lassa. As they get all subbed in, a reminder to circle the September 14th and 15th on your calendars, as that is the 32nd annual Maple Fall Fest. To be a part of the Marshfield tradition at Maple Fall Fest, don't miss the 32nd annual Maple Fall Fest, Saturday and Sunday, September 14th and 15th at Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Learn more at visitmarshfield.com and follow them on Facebook. Cullen to serve. That goes to Bogard. To Kling. Over to Martins. Blocked by Amherst. Stays alive. Orson. Beaudoin third hit. Off of Carlson. Kling. Bogard third hit, and that's out. Point goes to the Falcons. All tied up at 10. Serve goes to Bogard. Kling sends it on 2, and the Comets get the serve back. Molly Martins serves right then there. Another rotation violation on the Falcons. Gives Waupaca a 12-10 lead here in set 1. Martins once again. Sent it to Orson. To Cullen. Now Bulk. Point Comets. That landed out. Martins sends it to Beaudoin. Bulk will try again. This time it goes down off of Waupaca. Ivy getting the signals from head coach Kim Beaudoin. She'll send it to Waller. Over to Kling now. Wiemeyer just tipped it. Scoopy third hit, and that's down off the block. Service error on Amherst, side out Comets. Serve from Kling is good to Orson. Bumped up by Cullen and hit into the net by Beaudoin. Point Waupaca. A third rotation violation on gives Waupaca a 16-12 lead here in set 1. Kling set to continue serving. Soft one over. The kill off of Bodoin. Kill from Bodoin goes off of Carlson's hands and down. Amherst gets a much needed side out. Orson's serve goes in the net. Side out Comets. Serve from Kling. Off of Conkle and down. An ace for Taylor Kling. Scratch that once again. That was Claire Bogard. Apologies for messing the two up. Bogard's serve goes in the net. Side out Falcons. Weinsberg will check in for Bogard. Llewellyn checks in for Conkle. Lassa will check in for Cullen. Llewellyn sends it to Weinsberg, over to Kling, now to Wiemeyer. Bulk digs it out for Orson, and now Lassa. Zach gets sent along. Comets extend the lead to 5. Waller over to Bodoin. Bulk with the set, Lassa with the hit, back into the net again. Serve from Waller is long. Side out Falcons. Amara Bodoin to serve now. She'll send it long. Back-to-back serve errors. Gives it back to the Comets. Ava Kinnear serves it to Orson. Bodoin tip of the net. Four-hit count on Amherst. Turns it over back to Waupaca. Timeout Falcons. We will do the same. We'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Be part of a Marshfield tradition at Maple Fall Fest, September 14th and 15th. Start each morning with a potato or buttermilk pancake breakfast and shop over 125 handmade arts and craft vendors. Also, make sure to check out the Kids Zone, yummy food court with maple specialties, beer garden, and a comedic grilling show with TV's Mad Dog and Merrill. Don't miss the 32nd Annual Fall Fest, Saturday and Sunday, September 14th and 15th at Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Learn more at visitmarshfield.com and follow us on Facebook.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Welcome into Waupaca. Comets leading the Falcons 22-15 here in set number 1. Ava Kinnear will serve over to Orson to kick it off after the timeout. Bulk on third hit, over to Weinsberg. Over to Waller. To Kling, and that's down. Another point out of the timeout for the Comets. Kinnear serving once again. Over to Bulk. To Bodoin, back to Ivy. Carlson will save it. She'll pass it over on 3. Bodoin. Bulk will just tip it. Carlson's right there. Kling. Carlson blocked, saved by Llewellyn. For the Bulk. Wiersba on 3. And that's out of play. Set point coming up for the Waupaca Comets. Serve is good from Ava Kinnear over to Llewellyn. Bodine with the set. Wiersba will put it in the net to end set 1. Waupaca takes it 25-15. We will take a break. We will have set 2 coming up right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Stop in at Shindig in Waupaca for your #1 stop shop for everything sweet. Find endless candies, cakes, games, treats, crafts, shaved ice, cotton candy, popcorn, movies, and more. It's the perfect place for your next party or day out with the kids, and the wide variety means everyone is sure to find something their taste buds will enjoy. There's interactive gaming right on the floor to get the kids and parents alike jumping and laughing. Take a break and treat yourself at Shindig in downtown Waupaca on Fulton Street, or find them online at shindigitywaupaca.com. Everyday Hometown is Waupaca's locally owned department store with an exceptional variety of everything you need, from pet care and personal items to hardware and tools, from furniture and home decor to paint, toys, and so much more. At Everyday Hometown, you can always expect excellent customer service with a smile and plenty of help finding just what you need. They're a dealer of bad boy lawnmowers, and having everything under one roof saves you time and money. Shop local and buy local at Everyday Hometown on West Fulton Street in Waupaca.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
A nice controlled turn, and here comes the pontoon. What a boat!
I don't know that you can have a better activity today than the pontoon through this event. I said this is a world-class event. That was a world-class trailering of that pontoon right there.
Now we've got the green arrow, so now you got a little bit of a little. Oh! U-turn! U-turn! Oh my goodness!
U-turn? You gotta be kidding me!
It's a broadcaster's dream because we're literally in the middle of a crossing pattern.
Welcome back into the Waupaca Fieldhouse and a score update for you guys. Pacelli takes down West Bend 2-1 over in Fox Crossing. Pacelli now up currently taking on Random Lake. They're currently in the first set. Pacelli leads 23-10 there. So as we get set to kick off set number 2 here in Waupaca. Today's game is presented by L&L Propane. For all your propane needs in Waupaca, Wautoma, Princeton, Fremont, surrounding areas, turn to L&L Propane. Specializing in propane tanks, new installation, filling, repairs, moving tanks, and more. That's L&L Propane in Waupaca. Starting 6 on the floor here in set number 2 for Amherst, it's Orson, Wiersba, Bodoin, Conkle, Scupion, and Cullen. For the Comets, it's Kling serving, Carlson, Waller, Kinnear, Wiemeyer, and Bogard. Kling to serve, and set 2 is underway. Ball goes to Wiersba, set up by Cullen. Attempt by Conkle, not good. Dug out by Orson from Waupaca. Scupion On attempt, on third hit, sends it long. Point Waupaca. Serve from Kling goes to Amherst. They'll send it back on 2. And Wiersbo will hit it out. Waupaca up early 2-0. Kling sends Jaskupian over to Cullen. Orson's attempt is no good, as a few more stragglers walk in from the football team of Amherst. Kling sends it to Wiersba. To Cullen over to Conkle. Third hit from Bogard coming up, and that is long side out Falcons. Finally getting on the board here in set number 2. Kayla Cullen will go behind the line. Her serve is good over to Bogard. To Kling. Wiemeyer, third hit, offhand, but still gets the point for the Comets. Bogard to now serve. And a point scored. Waupaca could not get it over. Amherst could not get it over, excuse me. Comets now up 5-1. Bogart sends to Weirs, but over to Cullen. Now Bodine will fist bumped it over. Waupaca gets it over. Congo on 3, blocked at the net. Point Waupaca. 4 hits on the Falcons. Today's game is presented by Mutual of Waupaca. Mutual of Waupaca Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwaupaca.com to find an agent near you. Bogart's serve is good over to Bodine. Over to Cullen. Mara will get third hit over to Waller. Kling will get the set. Carlson attempt is good. Allison Lassa will come in for Helena Conkle. Lassa over to Cullen. Miscommunication by Lassa and Bodine to see who's going to hit it. But it ended up being a timeout Falcons. We will do the same. We'll be back after these messages on Zaleski Sports.
Selling your car to Doll Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Doll Auto. Simple.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy the sounds of fall at the Clearwater Harbor Lakefront Restaurant. A scenic and vibrant environment welcomes you to a perfect place to grab a bite to eat, enjoy live music on the dock, or simply take in the beauty of the chain of lakes of Waupaca. The menu is filled with burgers, sandwiches, appetizers, and more, and there's so much more than just a restaurant. With boat cruises and private event options available too. Get your family and friends together and make dinner and experience you're guaranteed to love at Clearwater Harbor on Highway Double Q in Waupaca.
Welcome back to the Waupaca Fieldhouse. And as we get set to kick off, to resume play, today's game is presented by Fleet Farm. Fleet Farm's bucket sales going on now. Buy a 5-gallon Fleet Farm bucket and get 15% off everything you can fit inside of it. Shop the best prices guaranteed today, in store or online at fleetfarm.com. Bogard's serve is good over to Orson. Cullen will get the set. Bodine will get the attempt, and that's down. Side out Falcons. Weinsberg will check in for Bogard. Llewellyn will sub in for Scupion. Llewellyn serves it to Weinsberg. Third hit from Carlson coming up here. Amherst manages to dig it out and send it back via Llewellyn. Block at the net by Amherst. Weinsberg, Carlson again, but this time sends it into the net. Llewellyn behind the serving line. She sends it to Weinsberg. Over to Kling. Wiemeyer, third hit, and that's down for the kill for Rosalind Wiemeyer, the senior. Wiersba to Cullen, over to Bodine. She'll just tip it over, and it gets out of bounds. Update as well over in Pacelli, over in Fox Crossing. Pacelli leads their match against Random Lake 1-0 in sets. And it's tied in set 2-3 all. Here in Waupaca, however, the Comets lead 11-3 here in set 2. And an ace for Rosalind Wiemeyer. Wiemeyer sends it into the net. Side out Falcons. Orson to serve. She'll send it to Waller. Over to Kling. Kinnear will send it. But Amherst blocks it. Carlson on 3, off the block and out of bounds. Point Comets. Ava Kinnear to serve, and she'll put it in the net. Amara Bodine to serve. Ivy Bulk checks back in for Kayla Cullen. Amara's serve is up and good over to Waller, and that's an ace for senior Amara Bodine. Amara's serve. Good once again to Waller. Over to Kling. Martins will tip it. Amherst keeps it alive. Orson will hit it over on 3. Waller, Kling, Carlson, off the block and down again. As she gets ready to go serve. A reminder that today's game is presented by Waupaca Foundry. Cast your own future at Waupaca Foundry, now hiring for a number of open positions with a great environment and the chance to work your way up the ladder and truly build your career. Cast your own future at jobs.waupacafoundry.com. Waller over to Kling. Third hit coming up by Martins, and that's down. Waupaca now up by 9, 15-6 on the Falcons. Third hit from Bulk coming up here. Waller over to Kling, now to Bogard. Dug out by Orson. Set up by Bowdoin. Wiersma third hit, dug out by the Comets. Third hit, Bogard. Amherst can't get it back over. Point Waupaca. And that's in. An ace for Peyton Carlson. Serve goes into the net, side out Falcons. Zoe Scupian will check in for Claire Llewellyn, as Alexis Wiersma will serve. That's good, and check that, that's a little bit long. Side out Waupaca. Wiemeyer will sub in for Martins as Waller gets ready to serve. Serve goes over to Scupian, to Bowdoin, down to Bulk for the kill. Bulk looked fired up after that kill. Holly Singer now to serve. And that's in the net. Kling. Her serve is good. For the Bulk, she'll send it on one. Kling, Wiemeyer on three. Dig attempt by Orson is not in time. Comets up by 12. Today's game is presented by Everyday Hometown. At Everyday Hometown in Waupaca, you'll find all of your everyday needs under one roof. From furniture, lawn care, and seasonal products to sporting goods, automotive, grills, and decor. Find just what you need all in one place at Everyday Hometown in Waupaca. Lineup issues look to be resolved as Kling will serve to the Falcons. That's a little bit of change that. It's in rotation error, the fourth one tonight on Amherst. They had a couple in their first game against Manawa, which produced a yellow card. As they officially get the sub in, sub out. Conkle comes in, Lassa comes out. And a few rotational errors in game one that produced a yellow card. As Conkle hits that one in. To be fair, though, it is still very early in the season. This is only the second day that teams are able to compete. We still got a whole rest of the season left to go here in the state of Wisconsin. Cullen's serve is good to Waller. Over to Kling, now to Wiemeyer on three. Wiersma keeps it in play, and Cullen will just bump it over on three. Carlson will set it on three. Cullen will set it up. Scupian will send it over. Carlson's right there. Kling. Now to Bogard, and that is long and out of bounds. Amherst down 11, 21-10. Cullen with the serve. Over to Waller, now Kling. Over to Wiemeyer, and goes off of Amherst and out of bounds. Bogard over to Bodoin, to Cullen, now to Scoopin. Blocked there by Kling. Now here, over to Carlson. Cullen, Scoopin on three, and that's down for Scoopin. Weinsberg checks in for Bogard in the back line. Llewellyn checks in for Scoopin. Claire will get ready to serve. She sends it to Waller. Kling's right there. Carlson, third hit. Blocked by Amherst, still kept alive. Weinsberg will send it on three. Llewellyn. Cullen, Bodine, third hit. Blocked by the Comets and down. Rosalind Wiemeyer set to serve. She'll send it to Llewellyn. Over to Cullen, third hit, Wiersba, and that's long. Set point coming up for the Comets, with serve belonging to Rosalind Wiemeyer. Serve is good over to Wiersba. He'll do it. 25-11 is the final score here in set number 2. We'll take a break. We'll be back with set 3 right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water.
Sorry for the technical difficulties, everybody, but we are getting set and underway here momentarily. Today's game is presented by Shindig in Waupaca. Immerse yourself in a store filled with candies, treats, and toys right here at Shindig in downtown Waupaca. Kids and parents alike are bound to love this unique local gem. Visit Shindig on Fulton Street in downtown Waupaca. Again, apologies for the technical difficulties. Still the first week of sports, first week of full sports for the Zaleski Sports, with boys soccer and volleyball added to the lineup. So we got to adjust to a lot of things, as that first point of the set goes to Amherst. look to be a net violation on the Comets. Ivy Bulk will serve for Amherst. Also on the court for the Falcons, you have Cullen, Orson, Conkle, Scoopian, and Bowdoin. As that's a point for the Comets. Speaking of the Comets, on the court for them is Kling, Carlson, Waller, Kinnear, Bogard, and Wiemeyer. Orson, give it to Cullen. Bowdoin third hit, blocked to the net, sent over on 2 by Conkle, and it's good for another point. Both teams are back in action over the weekend. Waupaca will be heading to the Champions Center in Appleton for a 2-day tournament there on Friday and Saturday. Falcons are heading to the Dells. They'll be taking on the Friends tournament hosted by Lake Mills Friday and Saturday as well. Before they get into conference play. Orson over to Cullen. Wiersba, dug out by Bogard. Over to Klein. Wiemeyer, back to Bogard. Back to Orson, excuse me. Miss hit by Conkle. Point Comets. And an ace for Claire Bogard. After today, Waupaca's got only 4 home games this year. As they are on a mostly travel schedule here in 2024. Amherst, the opposite, they mostly have home games this year. Waupaca will be back at home on September 12th against Clintonville, September 17th against Freedom, September 24th against Fox Valley Lutheran, and September 26th against Denmark. Out of bounds for the Comets. Point goes to the Falcons. Llewellyn with the serve. It'll get over to Waller. To Kling, over to Carlson. Third hit, off the block and down. Update in Nina, Fox crossing area. It has gone final. Pacelli takes the win 3-0 over Random Lake. As Waupaca extends their lead here 6-4. Waller's serve line drive over to Bowdoin. To Bulk, over to Lassa. Dug up by Waller and sent into the bleachers. And an ace for Amara Bowdoin. The Michigan Tech commit. She'll serve it to Weinsberg. Third hit was just sent over. Now Wiersba got hers dug out by Waller. Third hit attempt by Kinnear, no good. Third hit from Carlson, now dug out by Llewellyn. Amherst trying to keep this going, as Carlson will just slam it to the ground. Today's game is presented by Koinonia Makers Market. Go Waupaca from Koinonia in downtown Waupaca. Koinonia means community. What does community mean to you? Treat yourself to a variety of local Waupaca vendors all under one roof at Koinonia in downtown Waupaca. Third hit from Kinnear touches the antenna, as Amherst now has the 2-point lead over the Comets. 8-6 here in set 3. Bodine over to Waller. Kling, Carlson third hit, gets it over to Bulk. Then the Bodine. Now to Wiersbud, dug out by Weinsberg. Third hit by Culligan, off of Amaran. Still in play. Third hit from Carlson again, blocked and down. That just fired up the Amherst crowd. Bodine off the net and down, an ace for Amara. Serve from the senior is good. Third hit, Carlson through the block and down. Waupaca gets the side out. Ava Kinnear for the serve. Bulk will get it, then the Bodine. Wiersbud third hit, and that's in. Lexi Wiersbud behind the serving line for the Lady Falcons. She'll serve over to Weinsberg. To Kling. Third hit, Carlson. And that's out. It looked in from where we are sitting up here in the balcony. As Lexi's serve goes in the net. Weinsberg subs out for Bogard, as Peyton Carlson will stand behind the serving line. That's good over to Orson. Then to Bodine. Third hit, Lassa. As that's in. A kill for Allison Lassa. Subs coming in, Kayla Cullen will come in for Allison Lassa. Helena Conkle will sub in for Claire Llewellyn. A reminder as well that Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Another point on the board for the Comets. So we cross the bottom of the 8 o'clock hour. Molly Martins to serve for Waupaca. She serves in the net. Bulk to serve. Skims the top of the net and stays in play. Third hit, Bogard, and that is out of bounds. An ace off the hands of Natalie Waller. Ivy Bulk gets another ace here tonight. Back-to-back aces for this sophomore. Waller to Carlson. Bogart third hit, and that's long. 18-9, the Falcons lead. Waupaca still keeps it in play. Now Orson to Cullen. Scoopy third hit. Point Amherst, net violation on Waupaca. Ava Whittle will come in for Claire Bogard. As Ivy Bulks is still behind the serving line. Another ace. I will say Ivy Bulk has been lights out tonight from the serving line, especially in this stint of the third set. She'll serve over to Waller, to Kling, now to Wiemeyer, and they'll finally get the side out they need. Comets get on the board, down 10. Waupaca has already won 2 sets. So win or lose set 3, Waupaca will go 7-0 over these 2 days. As Amherst gets the serve right back. Waupaca will go 7-0. 6-0, excuse me. 5-0. 5-0. I figured out numbers again. So Comets will get the win regardless of what happens here in set 3. Amherst will enter the Friends Tournament 1-1. As Falcons get another point here, leading by 12. Comets will go into the Champion Center a perfect 5-0. Amherst will go into the Champions Tournament 1-1. Third hit, Bodoin, and that's down for the Falcons. Today's game is presented by Clearwater Harbor. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the atmosphere at Clearwater Harbor on Waupaca's chain of lakes. Featuring a lunch and dinner menu with plenty of options to keep you coming back for more, along with cold drinks, outdoor seating on the dock, and so much more. Find lunch or dinner at Clearwater Harbor on Highway QQ in Waupaca. As it's set point Falcons here in set number 3. McKenna Orson behind the line. Serve goes to Waupaca, third hit from Carlson. Over to Bulk, to Cullen, third hit, Bodoin, and that's down! Amherst takes set 3, 25-10. That'll finish up. Waupaca goes 5-0. We will take a break. We'll be down on the court with Coach Liz Kinnear in our Highlight House Player of the past 2 days, right after this on Zaleski Sports.
It starts all the way from guys in preheat operating the cranes to the melt deck, ladle carriers carrying the iron, the guys setting cores good on the VMMs. It's pretty amazing when you sit down and think about the whole picture. There's a lot going on, but it takes everybody to do it.
The people here are tremendously well structured. Out on the floor, you can see it shine through each individual.
People generally care about each other here. They're really concerned about people both at work and things that are happening outside of work.
They make it fun and easy and interesting. They're willing to help. They're willing to teach.
If somebody's down, somebody's got a lost loved one, we take up money. We
Check, check, 1, 2, 1, 2.
First responder and
Check,
ERT.
check, check, check.
That
Is that
literally
good?
took me to a path where I joined the fire department in my town.
We go fishing after work together. It's not just work.
The people that I work with every day feel like my extended family. They're my brothers, my sisters.
They're the people that are your neighbors, they're the people in your community. They're the coach of the basketball team.
Obviously, we have to work hard, but it just feels good to have that camaraderie.
I've made some of my best friends in life here at Waupaca Foundry. The people are really welcoming, friendly, and they're not afraid to be themselves.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Hey, Coach. What player do you want? It's totally up to you which. I'm going to give it up to you. So.
Taylor, do you want to come forward? Just a second. Can it give me 2 minutes? Okay, thank you. Give me 3. Awesome, thank you.
Okay. All right, welcome into the Waupaca Foundry post-game show. For a job that will ignite your career, go to jobs.waupacafoundry.com. I'm here with Coach Liz Kinnear. Coach, you go 5-0 over the past couple days, only giving up 2 sets. What are your initial thoughts?
We did a lot of things really well. It's always quads like this are a great chance to play a lot and see where we need to work, where we can improve. So going into the tournament that we play this weekend, we'll have a good practice tomorrow and then keep building from where we are today.
Yeah, obviously these are some of the less games that you'll have at home this year, only having 4 conference games here at the field house. What does it mean to sort of have the hosting advantage here tonight?
It's nice for us not to have to travel. We do have a travel-heavy schedule this season, so to be at the beginning of the season and not have to be running around is nice. It's kind of quiet in here today because it is still the summertime, but we are looking forward to those home matches when we get more energy, and that makes a big difference for how we play when we get that student section and crowd support behind us.
Yeah, and lastly, for the people that couldn't make it to Waupaca, what do you want to say to them to sort of get them energized and get them back here in the field house for 2024?
Well, last year we had great community support and it made a huge difference, so we're looking forward to that again this season. Our schedule is online, so we do ask everybody to come out, watch us play. It's a great atmosphere in here, fun to be around. We're looking forward to a great season again. We also appreciate having Zaleski here because sometimes people aren't able to make it in, and we feel that support whether people are in here watching us or at home watching us. So that we are fortunate to be in a community like Waupaca where we get a lot of fans behind us, and it makes a huge difference.
Coach, thank you so much. Best of luck, and we'll see you down the line.
Thank you.
We'll now bring our highlight house player of the game, Taylor King. You get the lead-off spot over these past couple days with serving. What sort of nerves did that come with over these past couple days?
I mean, not much, but you just know that you're the first one to make a first play in the game, and you just have to come up and show up, and you just got to get the serve in.
Yeah, and obviously, as you go into this big tournament down at the Champion Center, what do you hope to take from these past couple days and take from the teams that you played into Friday and Saturday?
Obviously, we just need to work on mental. It's as much of a mental game as it is physically. So I guess we just got to get our heads in the game and keep our focus, and then we'll do great.
All right, now I think you've seen this before. I'm going to give you the microphone. I'm getting out of the way, and we're going to get you in the house. Okay?
I'm Taylor Kling, and I'm in the house.